Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 2 minutes, so I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back when I find a potential opportunity. Have an order at 37.50 here for a call contract. Well, it was close. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. All right, going for a put contract here at 9.50. Well, a little slow on that one. Go ahead and cancel that order out. All right, I'll pause. Have an order, there we go, in at 39.50. For a call. So we can get a little bit of a bounce here. So out for a $100 loss on that one. Did not bounce at all where I thought it would have bounced. It just went right down through that level. So I may flip around on the opposite side now and maybe look to pick up a put option. Yeah, that one just kept on coming down, so I had to go into loss control mode and walking away with the $100 loss. All right, I'll pause and we'll see if I can find something else. Have an order at 33.70 here for a put option. All right, well, never mind on that one. I'll cancel it out. Have an order at 42.50 here. In there at 42.50 for a put. And out for a quick little $50 scalp. Very good. Was not trying to get back the whole $100. Nothing like that. That's how you get yourself in trouble as a trader. You take a loss and then you default to, okay, next trade, let me get it all back. No, just stick with the strategy. And that's what I'm doing there. So a quick $50. Cut the hole in half, I'll take it, and I'll keep on watching. I'll go ahead and pause. All right, gonna go for call here at 37.50. Well, missed that one as it bounces, so was on best bid for a second, but ended up bouncing, so okay, bit too slow. I'll pause. All right, gonna go for put here at 42.30. All right, sitting there a little bit too long there for my comfort level. So, all right, never mind, I'll pause. Whoop, I apologize. I missed that entry point there, and I'm out for a very fast $50. It kind of came out of nowhere, got filled. And then if you scroll back, you'll see on my screen, actually, let me pause. And you would have seen down here a white order show up for very briefly, and then the white turned to green, meaning I was filled. And I should have mentioned, I'm doing options. If you have no idea what I mean by options, or maybe you're intimidated by them, don't be. just comment below option guide, and I'll link you to a free class I put together called The Big Basics of Options. It'll walk you through how options work and all of that. They can be made very complicated. Don't get me wrong. They can be made very advanced, but they don't have to be. I approach them in more of a simplified way. So if that's how you like to approach things, then I'm confident you can get some value out of that guide. But like I said, I approach this in a more straightforward manner. So if that's kind of your style, the KISS method, keep it simple, stupid, then definitely comment down below. And I may be looking to take another trade here at 37.70. Double check. Yeah, I like 37.70. Nope. Tried. Now it feels like it's going to up. See that? Now look how pushed up. So I am going to adjust my entry point now up to, what is that? 5, 10, 15. So I like that blue line as the next potential entry point for a put option, but got some distance to travel before it gets up there. So I will pause for now. I should also note that I am back to, well, slightly down on the day with commissions. So probably down like, I don't know, $7, $8. But so I've chipped away at the hole now and almost at break even. Which I don't say that to brag. I mean, it was only $100. So, but that's the whole point of risk management. If you can trade very unimpressively to get back to break even or green, well, then that tells you that you're managing risk. If you find yourself needing to trade like a superhero in order to get back your losses, that would be an indicator that you're probably not managing the risk the way you should. But, after that trade, I did make that $50. So like I said, back to break even technically, or back to break even overall, but technically speaking, down a few dollars when you factor in commission. Have an order at 37.50. No, I'm just hesitating too much. And I did mark out that blue line. I'm losing patience a little bit, although that purple line, really just a question of, does this purple line want to push the price back down? I would not have been filled, I don't think, at 37.50. Had I been filled, then yeah, I would have been totally fine at this point. So an error on my part there, but that's also hindsight. Had the thing exploded upwards, I'd be saying, look how smart I am. So that's always hindsight. But yeah, I still really do like that 5, 10, 15-ish area. So we'll just see if the price can actually push up through that purple line or not. See what it wants to do here. There we go. Starting to push up a little bit through it. All right, I'll pause. All right, going for, well, I was going for a put at 44. I thought I was going to get filled right away. I did not, though. All right, let's try 43.50 now. It's still not filling me. Go to 42.70. All right, well, at this point, I'm not sure what like I said, when I threw in that one order, it seems like I should have gotten filled right away and I didn't. So yeah, no shame here. A little, I'm just going to err on the side of caution now. Okay, well, I'll pause. Have an order at 43.50 here. For a put. Man, it's really just putzing around that area. Tight little range. All right, I'll pause. Okay, I changed it to 43. In at 43. Is it going to be one of these where it's super hard to get out of? So just took $10 on that one. Had to go into loss control mode. Popped up too far. Looking like in hindsight, I might have been okay. Yeah, I'm watching that number right there. So that number went up over 43.50 by quite a bit. So hindsight, I would have been okay, but that move, it broke up through that area that triggered for me needing to go into loss control mode. So I will try again, but at this time, I'm not interested now until 70. So actually relatively close. So we'll see if it can get up to that yellow line there. And I'd be willing to try again. But yeah, as far as that one is concerned, just did not quite work out. Yeah, so 39.50. Throw an order out there. Like I said, we can give it another try up around that general area. More so that blue line is where I want to try to get in at. So I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, I'm at 39.50. Needs to come up just a bit more. Looks like 38.70 will be more of an accurate area. So trying to get up in around that blue line, so it needs to come up a bit more. I will pause. Okay, maybe here. Nope, tried. So we're going to go down to 38.10 now. Nope. Let's try 36.50. This is picking up quite a bit of strength. That's why I just keep moving my orders just to err on the side of caution. But now I definitely don't want to get filled unless it breaks through 511. All right, I'll pause. I have an order at 41.70. Let's go to 41 instead now. All right, I'll pause. Got close for a second, but didn't quite fill me. Have an order at 41. No, pulled back. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just be done. This is starting to get a little bit choppy on trying to get filled here. Very, very difficult. Market's relatively slow moving right now. It is up next some interesting areas, so I'm not going to quite wave the white flag, but I am getting close. I'll pause. Okay, going to go for... There we go. Got that at... call that is at 40.30. All right, trying to manage this thing now. Very, very choppy, as you're seeing here. And I was so close a couple of times just getting out, but it still just would not fill me. And just to show how crazy that was, thinking I'm going to be taking a loss, planning on taking a loss, and then just like that, I'm up $30 and could have been up even more. But again, that's all hindsight. But yeah, that's a clue that I need to be done. That's very, very tricky. The one thing I did do right was recognizing, okay, this is kind of a little goofy, pretty choppy. So let me just give it a chance. And even though, like I said, I was fully planning on losing, I don't know, $30 to $50, ended up making $30 on it. But yeah, this is just well, I say all that and then I look at the 5 minute, but with all that being said, that was very, very difficult to try to get out. And then even at the end, I mean, look at that. It's right back up it goes. So yeah, that's going to be my cue. So it's 11:30, so 2 hours, or 11:35 to be exact. So 2 hours, I'm up $40 with commissions. So yeah, this is one of these days where, I like to sometimes talk about, I just made $150 an hour, $200 an hour, things like that. And other videos that you've seen, but just for full transparency's sake, here's me making basically $15 an hour. And for me and my goals, not really worth my time. If I knew that I was going to make $15 an hour, I would go do something else. But that's always tricky, is you don't know what you're going to make. But I'll also look on the bright side. At least I didn't lose money to trade today, have a negative per hour rate. But so it is what it is, $15 an hour. But all things considered, first trade was that loss. And then from there, a couple of fast trades, but then other than that, got really choppy, really difficult, as you saw, including that last one where I'm pretty grateful because I was fully planning on closing red on the day, but actually I'm up because it gave me that $30 because it got so jumpy. So if you appreciate the transparency, if you appreciate me just showing these sorts of situations where it's not necessarily clean, hit that like button, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.